Hey everyone, I'm finally doing my video about having surgery in Mexico. I've compiled all the questions I've been asked so far, and so I'm just going to answer them here so that can be a resource to people who might be considering that. Um, First of all, the biggest question I get asked is how much does it cost and how did I pay for it? Um, Dr. Hoyos' office, through them, it was $11,500 total for me. That included airfare, hotel, hospitalization, um, and the aftercare at the hotel. So pretty much all inclusive for that price. I was able to finance through Dr. Hoyos' office through e-financing solutions, and they got me a really good interest rate, and I have the loan for 4 years, and I pay $308 a month. So basically a car payment, and I figure my body, my life, it's worth the price of a car, so whatever. That's how I justify that to myself. The second question is, how did I find Dr. Hoya, or how did I choose him? And I really would say I checked the internet and read all the reviews I could find on obesityhelp.com, but also talked to Shrinking Laura. She's on YouTube here. I'm sure everybody knows who she is. She actually had surgery at Dr. Hoya's office as well, and so I talked to her a lot, and she's actually the one who recommended or even brought up having surgery done in Mexico. So I really owe her a huge thanks, because without her advice, I probably wouldn't have even considered it. So internet, I read my own reviews. I talked to people who had had surgery there before, and just found it to be the best package, I guess, as far as that goes. So, how was the hospital? Well, the hospital is brand new, so it was really nice. When you first walk in, it looks kind of small, but there's a whole nother level for bariatric patients that Dr. Hoya utilizes. So the rooms were nice. They had a couch and a chair and the bed, of course, and TV and everything. So I didn't expect it to be any better than that. If I were to have surgery here in the States, I would have expected something similar. So I think the hospital was great, and according to their website and stuff, they use the most up-to-date equipment and stuff. They have like a 3D laparoscopic equipment and all that stuff. So how are the doctors? Doctors were great. Dr. Hoya, I didn't get to meet him until the day of surgery, so that was a little scary, but we just figured, hey, if we get a bad feeling, we'll just have vacation instead of having surgery. So he was great, very calming, very informative, makes you feel really at ease about the whole situation. He has a team of doctors who also do the aftercare, so they check the incisions and stuff like that. One of them was the one that came to the hotel room and checked on my incisions there after I got out of the hospital. They were all very nice, and most of them spoke really, good enough English where we could have a conversation. So that was great. Nurses, on the other hand, didn't know very much English, so if you decide to go to Mexico and have surgery, I'd recommend that you know a little bit of Spanish, or take a translator or something with you, just in case you need to say something that you don't know how to say, that you can't really relate with, like pointing to things and stuff like that. So how is the area, and would I recommend a woman going alone? The area, it's Puerto Vallarta, so it's right in the middle of tourists. Most of the people I saw there in the small vicinity were American, but like if you go to the local grocery mart and stuff like that, then you'll see the real people who actually live there. So I would say it was safe. I never felt threatened at all by the area or any of the people. I don't know if I would recommend going alone. I think back to that time, and I really just don't know how I would have done being by myself. But if you don't feel like you need the emotional support there, as far as that goes, I think it's a safe area, and you shouldn't have any issues. And most of the time you're going to be spending in a taxi, getting driven either from the hospital to the hotel, or just staying around the hotel. The hotel is like a huge resort, so you pretty much can do whatever you want there. What was recovery like? Recovery was pretty quick. I was in a lot of pain the first couple days. I asked them for more pain meds, and they gave them to me on the first night, so that worked out good. And then the fourth or fifth day, I was really bored in the hospital because I was basically just waiting around for them to do my leak test and do all that stuff. We went downtown Puerto Vallarta the day after I got out of the hospital, and we walked around, and he sat down and ate. I had some soup, some broth. So as far as like how quickly I was back to normal, I would say within 4 or 5 days. And it's sore, like the soreness doesn't go away for a few days after that even, but it's not enough to keep you from like doing things that you want to do. I was really weak, so we didn't walk around a whole lot, but that was really the only limitation. How was traveling after surgery? It was a cinch. I mean, I felt pretty much back to normal. The airport there, it's pretty hard to get lost in and stuff, so we did fine, and we got home fine. I was tired. I slept the next day pretty much all day, but the traveling really wasn't an issue. Then about aftercare, like what's my aftercare program? I really don't have one. I think that's one of the only maybe not good things about having surgery done elsewhere, is that you don't have the support of a surgeon being 20 minutes away. I did see a nutritionist when I first got back, and she kind of got me on my vitamin program and my food program and all that stuff, so I would recommend doing that definitely. I have not talked to my surgeon or really had any communication with the hospital at all since I got back, so if that's something you're looking to, if you really want to be have a relationship with your surgeon and be able to talk to them about whatever, whenever, I don't know how good of a choice it would be for you to have it done in Mexico. I will say though that almost all the questions I've ever had, I've been able to find out through other people, either on YouTube or through obesityhelp.com. So that's definitely another resource if you're looking for some support afterwards and stuff like that. So I was asked a couple other, sorry, I have to look in my computer here, but I was asked a couple other questions, and I can't access that email. I'm trying to remember what they were. I know one of them was it scary? And no, yes, it was scary, but no more scary than it would have been having surgery done here. I was scared up until they rolled me away. I mean, I cried like a little baby. And then the lights went out, and I don't remember anything after that until I woke up. So, yes, it was scary. I'm trying to remember what those other questions were. Someone asked me if I would recommend having surgery done in Mexico. I definitely would. I really don't see excuse me, any major differences between the care that I received there and what I would have probably received here. And it's kind of nice. I don't know, it's kind of nice to do it away from where you are, because you kind of get like a little reward afterwards. I mean, because you're in nice weather, there's pools and stuff. Obviously you can't swim, but you can sit by the pool, put your feet in. There's the ocean, so it's kind of like taking a vacation, but you're also accomplishing something at the same time. So I thought it was really great. I think I'm out of time now, so if you guys have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I know I've only covered the ones I've mostly been asked, so if you have any more specific questions, email me or comment, and I will get back with you with the answer to the best of my knowledge. So thanks for watching, and I'll be doing an update on Friday with my weigh-in results and some other stuff. So I hope to talk to you guys then. Thanks.